Okay, today we're bringing you GUST BALL live from Vengeance. We have Lazarus replacing the ball as our ball for today. We have Team 4B, which is Galus Trahan,
we are all
Net,
the ball,
and Cinderia Tyalima, versus Team FuzzyFits, or FuzzyFats.
I want to thank you all for having me.
With Sophie,
today.
Dr. Shroud, and Kazan Phoenix Fire. And the rules of GUST BALL are relatively simple. It is essentially you have to blow the ball, which is with the GUST spell,
always on the offensive,
into the opposing team's goal. So it's easier for me to actually say the aqua team versus, or the green team versus the white team. So I'll probably be doing that instead of Team 4B versus the FuzzyFits. Now the preferred deck for this, since you have to have at least 25 skills if you are over level 40, is 5 mind wipes, 5 mind locks, 5 sprints, 5 dashes, and 5 gusts. Now I am in team.
Hey, Lazarus. Getting all those cheers from the crowd. Okay, and I'm about as centered as I can get. So we're now doing 2 20-minute rounds, is that correct?
That's correct. The total match time will be 40 minutes. Halftime will be at 20 minutes. Maybe we have more games today, depending on if Rio gets his team ready.
Yeah, I think you're getting some questions about 20 minutes. Everybody's used to the standard 10.
It's a 40-minute match, and each 10 minutes there will be a change of sides. Yeah. That's correct.
I think they're confused still.
That's what Bambino wrote me. 40-minute match with 10-minute quotas.
I thought he just changed sides at halftime.
That was the way it's been done historically. 10 minutes, change sides, 10 minutes, and then if needed, a tiebreaker.
Bambino did say 40 minutes before he left, so I don't know.
Well, Edward's making the call, so it's Edward's game right now.
Heck yeah.
Our patron of the game, or actually our creator of the game, Bambino Ludovate, is not here with us today, although he is in the TeamSpeak. But we'll see what ends up happening.
There you go. That'll keep everybody happy right now, I think.
Now there is some chat lag, so you can't watch what's coming up over the head. Instead, you actually have to pay attention to the text box. So Edward, our primary referee, is counting down.
Here we go, folks. Lazarus has the ball, live on NBNN.
So the way this is changed, instead of being placed wherever, you actually have to start off in the platforms. So there are 3 people per team, and we are off with the first gust by Dr. Shroud, and Lazarus, as the ball, is stunned and still stuck in mid-court. Now Team FuzzyFits has managed to get the ball across the line. They are working on blowing it towards the goal. They are just outside the goal, but Team 4B is mounting some defensive action and have managed to blow the ball across midfield and almost all the way back into the goal. We will see what happens. It looks like Lazarus is on the line, and the ball is in. The first score is by Team 4B. Congratulations, 4B. You are now up 1-0. There is stoppages of time during the goal scoring and the resetting of the game, so let's see what happens.
And here we go. Everybody's getting ready again. Blue strikes first blood.
And let's see, we end up with 4B and pushing Lazarus across the line again. Now in release 19 we will actually have an inanimate object that is the ball.
We got a lot of blowing going on here.
And that is because the game developers listened to the actual participants of the game, and they didn't like the fact that they had to create a character named the ball. Lazarus today is stepping in place of that. Now, as you can see, he will actually end up with a lot of debuffs, and he will actually not be able to move until those actually come off. And so it's one of those ones where it's like you either have to sit there and wait, or you can try to just keep on spamming it and see what ends up happening. It is partially a game of luck.
And Blue gets the ball cleared. They're going for another goal.
Now, one of the things he could be doing is actually blowing or gusting the other team, so that way it incapacitates them. The ball is hung up inside of the corner. Let's see if they'll ever be able to get him out. Oh, and Team 4B is actually working on his way towards the center of the goal. Let's see if they'll be able to blow it in again. And we have the second goal. Team 4B is up 2-0.
Hey.
Goal!
It's a nice score, you guys.
And blue 2, a white 0 as we reset and we get ready to do it again. Am I centered enough here?
A little bit more.
Just hold a second, not everyone has full focus. Edward.
That's perfect.
There we go.
Okay, everyone's ready to go.
And countdown has begun, and it is off to the races. Let's see if the white team can actually make a comeback. The FuzzyFits so far are down 2-0. Lazarus has been blown into the 4B territory. Let's see if they can actually get him out of the corner and closer towards the goal. He is kind of in that corner. That is the stuck place.
Again. Oh, and another goal.
And we ended up with FuzzyFits scoring. They are now down 2-1.
Blue team is killing it here today.
That was a score by the white team, Lazarus, not the blue team.
Oh, was it? I'm sorry.
Yeah. 2-1. Still blue team leads.
Being the ball gets you a little confused.
He's still full of wind.
He's getting blown so hard he doesn't know what to think anymore.
We have white 1, blue 2.
Everyone's ready, Edward.
So in this round, again, we have the white team that is taking it over a little bit. The ball is currently on 4B side. The FuzzyFits are Kazan Phoenix Fire, Dr. Shroud, and Sophie. 4B is chaired by Net, Rhea, and Galus. Looks like white is going to, or the FuzzyFits are about to score again if they can ever get Lazarus blown across the line. And it appears that has happened. It is now 2-2. That was a score for white. So the FuzzyFits have tied the score at 2-2. Now, GUST BALL is a player-created game inside of Shroud of the Avatar. It was created by Bambino Ludovate. He is currently not here today.
That's everyone ready now?
So we have white dominating the ball and blowing him all the way across to the corner again. We have the blue team, or green, aqua, whatever color you want to call them. That is 4B. White is the FuzzyFits. They are almost back to midfield. Now you are not allowed to punch, kick, or damage the ball in any way. It is very tender. So we do have another score. It is now 3-2 the FuzzyFits.
Oh, and they do it again. And that was the white team that scored, yes?
That's good.
Yes, that was.
We have white with 3, blue with 2. And we've definitely got a game here today.
White has started to take a lead. It is now 3-2.
Blues on defense. Trying to keep the FuzzyFits from scoring another goal. And we have time called by our timekeeper, Edward.
So it is now halftime.
And we have intermission.
Generally, halftime's about 3 minutes. We'll see what they have to say. We should have a switching of sides. That is our current score, 3-2.
And we have an imp on the field.
So the first half saw us actually the 4B team wearing the aqua colored cloaks, which is known as the blue team.
To anybody. Whose is it?
They ended up taking a lead of 2-0. Then after that, it has been the white team, or the FuzzyFits, who have actually scored 3 unanswered goals.
Alrighty, so at the end of the half, we have white, the FuzzyFits with 3, and blue 4B with 2.
This is the fun part. I am in the channel with part of the FuzzyFits as well as Lazarus, who is pretending to be the ball today.
Looks like Sophie is AFK.
Where'd she go?
I have no clue.
Oh, there she is.
She said she would need a second.
Yeah, no problem. Therefore is the break. And so far it's a great match.
We have Winfield in the stands, taking in the spectator sport today.
I'd like to thank everybody for watching. This is Gust Ball.
Sophie's
We have Bambino in the audience.
Ah, there she's again.
There's Sophie. Alrighty, as we get ready to take on the second half of Gust Ball.
So remember, our referees today are Edward Newgate as well as Kendrick Darrow. Lazarus is pretending to be the ball, so he gets to get blown all over the screen. We have Team White with Dr. Shroud, Sophie, and Kaze and Phoenix Fire versus the 4B crew with Net, Cinderia, as well as Galus. I am in TeamSpeak with the second half has begun. This time 4B is starting off with, will they be able to tie it? Yes, they did. We have a goal. It is now 3-3.
Should be 3-3.
Why is Sophie still blowing me? Not that I mind.
So the FuzzyFits in white have 3, 4B in blue also has 3, so it is a tie game.
Let me get centered here.
Everyone's ready.
Now the white team is saying that they did not see the ball go over the line, but I definitely did.
Is centered.
Sounds like there's some sync issues.
Remember, this game is pre-alpha, so there are issues. The green team or the white team is saying that they did not see the ball cross the line. I definitely saw it. The ball saw it, as well as all of the blue team. There may be a sync issue.
I think that problem might go away when they start watching the performance.
I think Dr. Shroud has to take his normal drink before the game begins again, whereas he's trying to blame it on his cat. And thank you for watching, everybody. This is Cynicist in game. I am Jack Frost.
Doctor in the house.
And the countdown has begun again. As you can see, Lazarus is getting blown all over the place. Nobody has punched him really yet. So the ball hasn't gone down on his knees. And we have another goal. Team Blue is responding very early, just like the first half where they scored 2 goals right off the bat. This time they have also scored 2 goals. Now 4B is responsible for building mazes throughout the world of Novia and Paxlayer. They started all the way back in, I believe it was release 6 with potted plants. That was done by Rhea, and then Net decided to start make things a little bit more difficult and added a 3D dimension, so it actually went up and down and through a traditional maze as well. I would say right now the blue team, the 4B team, has the ball dialed in and they know exactly when to gust, and they are moving the ball readily right now. The white team is just blowing defensively.
We got some blowing going on here.
Well, Lazarus, thankfully they're being nice to you and they're not punching you today.
That is correct.
It's never nice to punch the ball.
Yeah, well, we prefer that they gently handle the ball.
Ah, yes.
And blue is on defense big time here.
And maybe the FuzzyFits will be able to score the equalizer.
It's probably been one of the best matches I've seen out here in GUST BALL. These teams are pretty equally pitted against each other.
And looks like, oh, we do have the FuzzyFits answering with a goal.
Goal!
And we are all tied up.
It is 4-4 again.
Uh-oh, Dr. Shroud's going to get a feather duster.
Everyone has full focus.
Is he coming to dust off the ball?
Yes, he wants to tickle the ball with his feather duster. Oh, he's cleaning the ball.
Make sure they weren't deflating the ball. I'll have to double check after Deflategate earlier this year. And we still have time on the clock, yes?
Yeah, there are 4 minutes left.
Oh, we've got 4 minutes left, and we're waiting for Sophie to get back on our platform before Edward actually... Right now, the score is 4-4. The FuzzyFits in white, that is Kays and Phoenix Fire, Dr. Shroud, and Sophie, versus 4B, which is Net, Rhea, and also Galus. It looks like 4B is about to... Oh, they just scored again, so it is now 5-4.
And another goal.
Bambino's telling us that there was a new gust mechanic built in.
So we get a 5-4. Team Blue 4B.
Yay!
The ball doesn't seem to be as stunned as it used to be, so there is a lot more movement.
Everyone's ready. Although Sophie needs to get on the carpet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sophie's not on the carpet.
And the crowd's cheering for the FuzzyFits. They like the underdog here.
Now we could always use a delay of game penalty.
Kendrick, cast some light.
Laz has been pushed all the way into the corner. Remember, he is playing the ball, part of the ball today. The FuzzyFits are pushing and blowing their way to, let's see if they will actually be able to push the ball and blow the ball into the goal. The ball is still hung up in that corner. Let's see if we can get, if they can gently caress the ball and get it out of that corner. Edward Newgate did say that there is 1 minute overtime right now. I guess that's due to the delay of game.
It's tied right now, ain't it?
That's 4-5.
The FuzzyFits have 4 and 4B has 5 right now.
Oh, and we're in overtime?
1 minute overtime, yes. Still 30 seconds left.
The ball's not going anywhere. This is where it becomes kind of annoying with all those stun resists.
Now in order to keep the game tied.
Four B's tightening that formation. They ain't letting
Oh, they're on heavy defense here. Yes, they are. They're guarding that goal.
Okay, Edward Newgate has called it, and our victor today so far is 4B.
And we have a winner.
Congratulations to 4B for winning that first game. I do not know if we will have a second match today. The first team that tried to come out and play the white team, they were unable to field their entire team. Now both teams are exchanging some pleasantries right now. Dr. Shroud is handing out drinks for everyone.
Alrighty, I need to feed the dogs here real quickly. If we can take a quick break for a few minutes, I would appreciate that real quick. While we see if we find another team. Are we going to have another team, do we know?
I think we don't have another team.
Alrighty, I'm going to step off right there for a minute. I will be right back.
Now, GUST BALL is a sport created by Bambino Ludovate. He is currently watching my stream. He is not in game right now, so the ball is actually being played by Lazarus Long. I appreciate everybody for watching the streams and asking questions. That's what we're here for, is to answer your questions about Shroud of the Avatar. Now, in Release 19, the developers have bequeathed onto us a ball, so we no longer have to rely on the ball that was actually created by Themalock. Now today we had a short delay of about 25 minutes before the first game actually began. So we're going to see whether or not we have a second team in a couple of minutes. Lazarus is taking a short break.
Well, that was the first.
I'm just hanging out here. First game was won by 4B. Remember, that is Rhea, Net, and Galus.
Yeah, sadly we must leave, but it's work day.
Yeah, it was a short match today, but can't be helped.
Yeah, but we won and we look very good.
Indeed you did. It's a very close match. Well fought.
Yeah, it was really cool. And fun.
Modesty there.
I am in TeamSpeak with several other.
I think the 20 minutes play time for the match and 10-minute halftime is perfect. It works really well.
Long playtime actually ends up being a detractor for the game. People like things a little bit more faster and furious. If you think of the plays where they actually reduce the amount of time for the plays, most people won't want to sit around for that long of an event.
How long was it? Was that the whole 40 minutes?
That was 2 10-minute halves. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correctly. It was a little bit longer because we had some breaks in between, but basically it was 10 minutes each half.
I thought that was a pretty good length.
Yeah, it felt really good and nice. And you also open to some overtimes because it's a very short time. But on the other hand, don't forget, if you have more teams, we got the problem that we might need a second field, depending on the teams entered the event. Say we would have 6 teams, to have them all wait 20 minutes before they can play would be lame.
Now, this is taking place in a PvP zone, and if you actually do look at what's going on, we have Jacob Canaan, who came and decided to start PvPing a few people.
Yep.
It's boring. But well, that's
So since this is a PvP zone, everybody is fair games, including me. I just hope no one decides to do anything because I can't currently see myself on the screen.
And it should be clear not to fight and to kill people. That's not a place to PK. It's just a place to show people how fun Shroud of the Avatar can be.
Yeah, sure. But it can't be helped. It's, as I said, it's the price we pay to have such events in a PvP zone.
Yeah, still sad to see.
Yeah.
Okay, but I need to leave. Have fun all and see you all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, okay? Let's have fun. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Later, Gamus.
User disconnected from your channel.